We got the former champ who's fighting this Saturday versus Tony Ferguson on Fox Sports 1 at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Rafael Dos Anjos. Did I kill his name right there? Did I? Dos Anjos. Rafael, you on there, buddy?
Hello, I'm here. How are you guys?
How are you, buddy? You with Matt Serra, and Jim Norton's not here, but we have the brilliant John Danaher in studio with me today. How are you, buddy?
How are you guys? Thank you for having me.
Oh, no, man. I'm a huge fan. Love your fights. We have a friend in common. Your jiu-jitsu coach is Roberto Gordo, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's your guy, isn't he? He's your jiu-jitsu coach.
Yeah, we've been together for 10 years. Unfortunately, for the first time, Gordo cannot make it to this fight. He's in Abu Dhabi working hard there, so he cannot make it. But I'm here with good people.
Oh, I'm sure.
Everything's going to be great.
I'm sure you got a good bunch of people around you. Look at me starting off with a fucking downer. I'm sorry, Rafael. Yeah, I was just going to bring up that when I was in Brazil back in the day with my little buddy Paulinho, who you know, Johnny, he had his apartment complex, and behind his apartment complex in Baja was Gordo's Academy. He had like a little place he had a few days a week, and I would train with Gordo as like a 23-year-old kid, man. So I was just bringing it up for that, man, because we know the same fucking guy. I like Gordo a lot. But what are you doing right now, brother? What are you doing now?
I'm doing good, man. Just woke up. I'm in here chilling in my room, you know, and so we the last 2 days to cut the weight, the last couple pounds. And I'm just here with good guys, you know, great energy, and ready to put on a great show on Saturday night.
Now, man, I always love watching you fight. I loved your fight with Pettis. I mean, what you did with Cowboy Cerrone that nobody seems to be able to do. I mean, you were up until, obviously, I don't want to get back to Negativeville, your first title defense versus Eddie Alvarez. You were on a freaking tear. And even in that fight, you were looking. When I was there live, I remember when Eddie tried to take you down and you took that thing away. You were looking so sharp. Do you think in that last fight was it, hey man, do you chalk it up where you just got caught, or do you see, hey man, I got to really revamp things?
Yeah, man, I think that's what happened in MMA. You know, once you get caught, that's what happened. And I think I just had a bad night of work, you know, and Eddie Alvarez did great. But I think if we fight 10 times, I'm going to win 9 of 10, you know. And I'm pretty sure I am the best lightweight. I have this on my mind. I am the best lightweight in the world. And I healthy enough to prove it once again.
And what are your thoughts on Tony Ferguson? I mean, Tony Ferguson's coming off a winning streak of 8 fights, Chris, the producer, of 8 fights. And the guy, he knows that if a victory over the former champ really sets him up. It sets him right up for a title shot. Do you feel, what are your thoughts on Tony Ferguson as an opponent?
Yeah, man, like you said, the guy's coming from 8 wins straight. After my fight against Alvarez, I asked for a rematch, but it didn't happen. And I asked my manager, who should I fight? So who should I beat? And they're gonna give me a title shot next. And then we thought about Tony Ferguson, and I think who win Saturday, which I'm pretty sure will be me, deserve a title shot. And the guy's tough, you know, good jiu-jitsu, you know, like. Those Ramo guard, you know, guy's very slick on the ground, very funky style. But I think I'll be able to handle that. And he's a tough guy, but like I said, I'm ready to prove that I'm the real champion, and then I come back stronger than ever.
Now, do you feel, because he's on this winning streak, do you feel an impressive victory over Tony Ferguson? You think that puts you back right in line for the next title shot?
Yeah, that's my plan. One step at a time. But my focus right now is on Saturday, and I think a victory over Tony will give me a title shot because I'll be there. I'll be there in New York watching this title fight, and I want to get the winner with either Conor or Eddie Alvarez. I'll be there.
And out of the Conor and Eddie fight, what is your take on that? Because you were supposed to welcome Conor McGregor to the division, and that didn't happen. Now, what do you think? How do you think that fight's going to go? Who do you think's going to come out on top?
Yeah, unfortunately, for the first time in my career, I broke my foot. I canceled fight due to injury, and I have 33 professional fights. I never cancel any fight due to injury, but they happened for the first time. And man, I really think Conor has big chance to win the title. I think he had big chance to win Eddie Alvarez.
Oh, so you're basically you're picking Connor.
Yeah, I think he'll get that.
And now, how important? Now, obviously, we're concentrating on the task at hand. I know you got a hell of a guy in front of you, and I know you're focused on that. I never like to look past fights that I always had in front of me. But how important is a fight with Conor McGregor? Would you like that a fight with Conor McGregor? I mean, is that something that you really do you care about it at all, or not at all?
No, man, fight Conor is not my goal. Like my goal is get my belt back. But if Conor has the belt, and if he decides to fight to defend the belt later on, I want to be the guy. Or Conor or Alvarez, who win? I don't. But fight Conor is not my goal. My goal, everything I do in my life, I want to be the best. So I'm fighting at lightweight division. I want to have the belt. So I had it. I want to get it back again. But if Conor wins and he decides to don't hide himself behind the belt and sit on the belt and lock up the whole division, I will be there to take it.
Now, a guy like Tony Ferguson is very unorthodox. Like he's got on his feet, he does wacky stuff. You mentioned his ground game. He's working with Eddie Bravo. Very good at the high guard, the rubber guard. He locks you up. Yeah, very unorthodox. Was it hard to get sparring to have guys simulate him?
No, man. I got good jiu-jitsu guys around me. I have a friend of mine, Edwin, Jimmy. He's a black belt, brown belt, world champion. He has great dart strokes. He's got a very fun style, like Ferguson. In my opinion, 10 times better.
Yeah.
So I was, like he's a Romulo Barral student. This guy is amazing, and he's been helping a lot here with Felipe de la Monica as well. And so we've been around great team, great guys, and ready to kill.
Yeah, man. Now all you got to do is do press all day. How you did? You doing a lot of press today or no? How you doing with that? You doing a ton?
Yeah, I have a pretty busy day today, man.
Yeah, man. You better have some espresso. And now the week of the fight, you chill, you try to relax the week of the fight? Do you like to go to the movies? Do you just chill out with your friends? What do you do in the week of? Or you just concentrate on your weight? What do you do the week of the fight?
Yeah, man. Usually I like to, stay around good people, good energy, and reading my Bible as always, listening, good songs, stay with my friends, and getting ready for always, like usually do one training a day just to cut the weight. But usually I like to stay around my friends, around good people.
Now, your fight this weekend versus Tony Ferguson, 10 o'clock Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1. It's in Mexico City. Now, we've seen guys in the past, even guys that don't have a habit of gassing out due to the altitude. Did you take that into consideration? I mean, I know guys could be in normal shape, great shape normally, then they get to that different altitude, it hits them hard. Did you take that into consideration, the altitude?
No, man. I like I did. I come to Mexico City 10 days ago. Nice. But before coming here, I was in Mammoth Lake, that even higher than here. So I got good camp. So I think altitude make a lot of difference. But I'm totally acclimated right now.
Oh, that's awesome, man. All right, listen, Rafael, I know you got a ton of more interviews to do, man. I'm happy you came on to talk about your fight this weekend. Fox Sports 1, 10 p.m. Eastern Time versus the very, very dangerous Tony Ferguson. I want to wish you good luck, bro. And say hello to Gordo from me if you talk to him.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for having me. I will say hello to him.